Thank you, Chair. Good afternoon, everybody. In my presentation, I would like to outline the key programs and area focuses of the Nepal Rashtra Bank. This is the Central Bank of Nepal. This bank is promoting the financial inclusion as well in the country. Just have a look. I'd like to share with you a few key facts about Nepal. Nepal is a landlocked country between the big two partners. It has a population about 27 million, and it is a predominantly mountainous region. Nepal is a home of diversity of culture and ethnics. Despite its complicated geography and adversely large areas of hill and mountain regions of the country remain out of reach of the road network, causing impediments of the development of the program. Despite these challenges, Nepal has great rapid financial growth during the 2 decades, and currently we have almost 300 banks and financial institutions in the country. But collectively, they serve 30% of potential market. As we talk about the microfinance services, our microfinance services outreach is in the 63 districts out of 75 districts. Talking about financial inclusion, the government of Nepal recognizes youth as one of its key target populations, and there are many initiatives underway to have a more youth-friendly inclusive growth. Under inclusive finance, Ministry of Finance has launched a special program. It is called Fund for Youth Employment. This program provides capacity building, vocational training, and access of finance for youth and unemployed, those who at least have complete high school education. The program provides them loan up to $2,500 with a subsidized interest rate, and additionally, if they repay their loan on time, they get 60% of interest rebate. The loan should be insured, and the insurance premium insurance premium paid by the government. Talking about financial education, we are now in the process of beginning financial literacy strategy. Our strategy focuses on needs of Nepal, and youth is one of the target groups highlighted within this strategy. National platform. Most of the banks offering saving accounts intended for children and operated by their parents. Some of the banks and financial institutions offering recurring accounts, scheme targeted for children, and some of the financial institutions offering student saving accounts with a special feature. One of the Island Youth Save the Children is launching Youth Save program in a pilot basis in collaboration with one commercial bank. Their target group is 12 to 18 years of age, and it has been reported that 500 accounts have been opened within the 6 months of a pilot project, and this pilot is going to conduct this month, and they are going to launch the full-fledged 2 years project. And our Deputy Governor is also representing in the Youth Safe Program Advisory Board. And also Appleton also have the child and social friendly financial education program in Nepal, implemented by SIVIN. It's child workers in Nepal. It has been reported that they have an outreach of 10,000. It is spread over the 3 districts, and especially in care homes and schools. Being a central bank, we support financial institutions in offering services to marginalized and traditionally excluded group. For example, we are currently implementing a joint program in the country called Enhancing Access to Financial Services with the funding support and technical support by the UNDP and UNCTF. This program will support expansion of microfinance services to the marginalized women and the youth. We also partner with the Ministry of Finance and other meso-level associations where we are beginning the issues of youth to the forefront. Main issues. Successful financial education strategy and programs require a long-term resource commitment. In Nepal, for example, we need a multiplicity of delivery channels to rely inform to public and different target groups, but our resources are limited. This will limit our reach and our success. And other challenges is the legal ownership and remote area, the geographical diversity. This last slide tells about our financial initiative to Nepal Rashtra Bank. It has 4 objectives: improve knowledge of financial products and services, safeguard against over-indebtedness, build capacity and expertise to reach the consumer, be a strong national advocacy for the financial literacy. If you see, we have 5 pillars. So the first pillar says the research. We have conducted several research to understand the financial behavior and to inform our strategy and interventions. Then we are in the process of developing financial education materials for the country. Nepal has little or no capacity when it comes to financial education. Therefore, we will build meso-level capacity through a set of training workshops of financial education. We are planning to conduct a media campaign this year to create awareness about financial literacy. The Central Bank of Nepal is taking the responsibility to develop national strategy for financial education to achieve wider and deeper impact. Thanking you for your kind attention.